Welcome in, Renegades. So we have some really big news. We have a big video for tonight. I have a lot of stuff that we're going to talk about. What's important in the market. We're going to be talking about the massive news for this crypto internet computer, and we are going to go over some articles. We're going to look at a bunch of things happening in the ecosystem, some partnerships that are unprecedented before. They're already taken over the world, and now they're doing it in new places. So we can talk about that. We're going to talk about a space that Dominic Williams had with Defendi today on their Monday live streams now at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Every single Monday, they're going to have another one on the 20th. And so, yeah, that's going to be really cool. We're going to get into some dapps on the internet computer. We're going to look at news. We're going to look at an NFT marketplace called Gastonia that actually listed our project, and why this says coming soon, because there is an NFT game called ICP Renegades, which is the NFT. We're actually probably going to call the game GTR, but that's what you saw there. We have our white paper up on our website now. We're going to look at that here in a minute. But we are going to look at a dapp first real quick. We're going to get right into this. So please subscribe if you haven't. My Social Blade is blowing up. If you check me out on Social Blade, look up Bitcoin Renegade. It used to say I was going to be at 10,000 subscribers in 5 years, and now it says 35,000. It said 30,000 the other day. So with your help, we can grow this channel to over 100,000. It could keep going up. My channel is doing really good. Singapore! What's up, Singapore? We got my homie Amar from Pakistan. We got renegades all over the world. Thanks to this YouTube channel. Thanks a lot of it to the internet computer ecosystem and all of you amazing, freaking awesome people over there. So let's get into this. I want to show you something cool. We'll go into the white paper in a minute because I want to show you that for our project, but I want to show you something cool on this app over here, this dapp, decentralized social media platform. It's like an app, but only on a blockchain. So you've always been able to send crypto to people. The cool thing now is you're able to send prizes right here. If you do this, let's see. Okay, I don't have enough to do it right now, dang. Okay, so I don't have enough ghosts to do it right now, but this is what you would do. You would do like, say, 5,000 ghost token. You could put a message here, and then you can have number of winners here, and you will be getting actually rewards, especially if you were holding our NFT. But we give small rain gifts all the time. You can do 20 winners, you can do 10 winners, you can do 100, which is max, and then you can do how it's either random or equal distribution. You can do 1 hour, 1 day, or 1 week, only to diamond users, which are upgraded users, or you can do it to any user. Set the amount, put a message, pick the number of winners, random or equal, and then 1 day. So you'd have to have 7,400 ghosts. I will actually do this again. I'll throw some stuff over here. I thought I had some ICP left over here, but it looks like I don't. But as you see, this person, Yellow Chicken, I believe, yeah. Shout out Yellow Chicken. I don't know who you are, but you airdrop in our community all the time. This is like all the time. See all this? And I airdrop in here too. There's random people, as you see, I mean, all the time. You can get tokens in here. And if you're our NFT holders, you would want to join this group. They are both in the description in the chat, open chat group. So you should be able to at least join Bitcoin Renegade and then look up ICP Renegades. But this is where our NFT holders are going to get their rewards. We might do more. As you see, they're getting 800 ghosts at a time instead of just a smaller amount. So we're doing bigger, stuff over here. 19. There's actually one still over here. Thank you, Ashutosh. There's still one left to claim over here. So you guys need to get over here. See, there's 75 ghosts. I mean, we do it all the time. So this is a great app. It's called Open dapp, called Open Chat. And this is where we do a lot of stuff. So join this group and I'll airdrop you some crypto. You join this group being new. I'll see you join and I'll just airdrop you. You can also use this and I'll show you how you airdrop. I don't have ICP, but I do have CKBTC. And let's see, I have 6 Satoshis in here. So I can just pick someone's name. Let's pick one of our holders, Firefox. Let's see. Ooh. What is going on? Normally it puts the name there. Hold up. What is going on here? Try this again. Maybe I don't have enough CKBTC to do it. A little bit weird. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the actual name. Normally it gives you all the names of people. So Vespa just joined. So let's send some CKBTC to Vespa. Hold on, let's see if it's capital or lowercase. Capital V. Okay, capital V. Make sure I spell the name right. Normally it just brings the name up, so that's weird. And then let's do 1 Satoshi. Can I do 0.5671444? Okay. Okay, so it did come up. The name did come up. So you'll just have to get the name. On the mobile, it actually shows you the name. Like you put V in there, it'll show all the V's. And maybe it does. Maybe it's just my internet or something. And then it's your response. Okay. And then there's a Satoshi fee added. Normally you'd send more than 1 Satoshi. But as you see now, Vespa just got chain key Bitcoin. I just sent her 1 Satoshi and it cost me 1 Satoshi. Good luck sending 1 Satoshi of Bitcoin. It wouldn't be worth it. You'd have to pay like, I don't know what fee you'd pay, but it'd be crazy to do that. So this is cool. This is open chat. Now let's go in and take a look at our white paper. So this is on my website. The cool thing is we have the white paper written out here. Oh, wow. We have it written out on this. And then you can also, if you don't want to download the PDF, it looks like online, you can actually go through and look at it. Wow. So I just uploaded this, was it yesterday or the day before? I believe it was no, it was Saturday. Was it Saturday? I believe it was Saturday I did this. Yeah, I think it was Saturday night that I did this. And so I got the PDF uploaded as well. So here's our white paper and roadmap. So this is cool, 333 3D NFT gaming super bikes and choppers. And why I say gaming bike, because this is going to be a metaverse game with these motorcycles. Then the racing game is hopefully going to be a mission in a larger open world metaverse. That is the plan and the hope in the future. And if you guys want to help us, link down below to the Tonic gaming NFT. You can get it using your ICP wallet. So basically it just tells our story of what brought this together, where we're going with it, how it came to be. It's going to be called GTR. Yeah, our metaverse with our NFT as the in-game skin. We have partnered with bright tech leaders in ICP to give the best collection and game possible. So how it works, you can just go over to Atomic, easy, but join our open chat groups for all of that. And here's our roadmap. It'll explain our focus and plan for our project and community. First, NFT sales launch on Tonic Marketplace in the internet computer ecosystem. Then we will define the mint funds into parts of the project. 5% Seattle Children's Hospital Fund, 45% graphic designer, 20% game demo, which will be that game, 20% for marketing and top holders. So if you hold, right now we're giving a free NFT to anybody who buys and posts it in the Twitter. And then top holders will receive NFTs the first month, the top 2 holders from Ghost and Boxy Dude. And we played Boxy Dude demo the other day, and then 10% for the team, which we'll go over in a little bit. So, and we also have our developer inside Dark Studios. So we're partnering with people. We're trying to get more partners as well. So we're trying to raise $1,000 to build our demo, which is through the NFT sales. And the floor price is now 10 ICP. The game will start out as a motorcycle racing game with attack mechanics, as well as rewards for NFT holders coming later, I should put, in game with our future GTR token. I hope that came across the right way. Before the game comes out, we have partnered with Icy Ghost as well as Boxy Dude to reward holders. Like I said, the top 2 holders will get 1 NFT each. Month 1 from Ghost and month 2 from Boxy Dude. So, and then tokens as well. And then holders will also get airdrops over in the open chat. So there's lots of rewards for you guys. It's going to be a game. Even if we can't get the demo out right away, for funding issues, you guys can help us by getting an NFT, and then we'll be good. But if not, we are seeking funding elsewhere. Well, we're seeking funding elsewhere no matter what. So that's what I want you to know. So then we're also looking for other partners, and let's get everybody to become a renegade and get yours to be a part of this incredible journey. And then that's where you can get them. Here's our partners. Icy Ghost, Boxy Dude, our game demo developer. And then here's I'm very not anonymous. And here's all our team on moderators and this project. Now they've all helped us. Big shout out to Hank and Palanga. Just everybody, Amar, they've gone really above and beyond. So thank you guys. Okay, now into more news here. So this is Crypto Wendy, right? Will the Bitcoin spot ETF get approved in 2023? This is huge to where the market could go. We are overinflated in the market right now, but this is really going to help everything, especially with chain key Bitcoin and everything else. So let's get into the news now. So ICP continues to pioneer groundbreaking blockchain innovation. Let's explore last week's 5 big things showcasing the power of collaboration, global partnerships, and the tech evolution. So this is the first thread in this, and we were on this earlier. The whole community was here. If you missed it, I will link the main part of this tweet in the comments so you can come and give it a listen. Dominic Williams was speaking at this engagement. What's up, Justin? My guy. ICP is the next Genesis. That's funny. But yeah, let's get back over here into this. So they're thrilled to announce the captivating weekly series, Multi-Chain Mondays. Our inaugural episode today will feature Dominic Williams. So he just basically explained so many different things that just made so much sense in this. You really need to kind of come give this a listen. This is the first time I've ever heard Dominic Williams speak in a space. And it was captivating. I definitely wish that I could have asked him some questions. Exploring diverse facets of multi-chain technology. And he really did go over that chain key Ethereum, just some of the possibilities with a multi-chain future and, what brought that about, so this was amazing space. You need to definitely, check it out if you haven't. Now, again, internet computers taking over the world. ICP.Hub Indonesia has launched a nationwide initiative, Indonesia On Chain, aimed at educating youth in blockchain technology across 95 educational centers. So Disruptives Hub, shout out to you guys. They made it onto the television network TVRI. Amazing. Now, host OS upgrades driven by NNS proposals are underway, seamlessly enhancing features and security updates across nodes. No need for coordinated physical redeployments with node providers. So let's take a look at this. Replica not affected by host OS upgrade. Okay. So this is definitely a good thing. They are upgrading. Okay, active system, passive system upgrades written here. Okay, so this is just like an order of operation for this host OS and these upgrades and how they're able to do it. That's pretty cool. No coordinated physical redeployments with node providers. That's awesome. So it looks like it is driven by a DAO, some sort of or the NNS. I don't know if it's directly with a DAO, but it could just be like the governance with the internet computer. That's what I think it is. It's not the SNS. So the NNS, it looks like they're doing votes on this, and this is how they're going to do the host OS upgrade. Okay, the host operating system. Okay, pretty interesting. So, in collaboration with BuyDAO we hosted our 4th ICP meetup in Giant. With 100 plus on-site attendees and 3,000 plus online participants, the event provided a platform for our ecosystem partners to showcase and introduce their projects to a fresh audience. That is amazing. Shout out to BuyDAO and the ICP meetup. So again, they're taking over the world. This is what I'm telling you. So we're going to look at some more stuff about that here in a minute. Now here's ICP Hub North America. They organized the Python Bootcamp series, a vibrant initiative crafted for developers across universities in Canada and the US. So this was online. This marks a transformative chance for computer science and finance students, offering essential skills to build on ICP. So this was cool. They had an amazing start to the Python Bootcamp. The energy, curiosity, and passion from everybody have us absolutely thrilled. Can't wait to dive into the more learning tomorrow in our 2nd session. A massive shout out to Last MJS. Okay, this was on November 3rd. That was amazing. We talked about this on the channel as well. So let's see what divinity developers. So upcoming ICRC standards are going to enable canisters to sign messages on behalf of other canisters, which has many important use cases. Keep up to date with the new ICRC standards and be part of the working groups to shape them. So ICRC is a standard for the tokens. So it's the standard for the tokens. So it looks like the standard is going to be able to enable canisters to sign messages on behalf of other canisters. That would be very efficient. So it looks like the ICRC goes to the relay party and the signer, and then the signer sends it back over here to the user interaction, and then the signer and the relay party hit each other, and then from the signer to the target canister back to the signer, it looks like with the HTTPS interface. So that's pretty interesting. How they're upgrading this standard for tokens to be able to, be more deployable on it looks like the HTTPS interface or whatever else they're going to use it for. It could be used for like CK Bitcoin, CK Ethereum, and many more for lots of stuff. So that's pretty cool. Now, I just wanted to talk about Multi-Chain Monday again. You guys really need to check this space out. They're doing this every week Monday. So get over here. Get over to X. Get over there. Get over here. So we are thrilled to share, and again, ICP Hub North America, that our university ambassador program rocks and scored another win at the Windsor Blockchain Club. Major shout out to you, Windsor, for the stellar organization, anticipating more impactful ventures in the blockchain world. Again, ICP Hub taking over the world. They just did an online boot camp, and now they are at the University of Windsor, Southernmost University. So that's pretty cool too. Now, let's get into some ICP news. We had this, people were asking for this on the channel the other day, and I honestly wasn't even looking for it yet. I was probably going to get to it like next week or something, but in my research for today's video, I came across this article. And I thought this was great because somebody asked me about Taurus the other day. So Taurus, they partner with Dfinity, the Dfinity Foundation. They will add custody support for ICP. Now, this is pretty interesting. Originally published at taurushq.com. Banking grade digital. Okay, I think, is that an ad? It's an ad for Taurus. Banking grade digital asset custody. Oh, that's pretty cool. Our multi-layer custody framework beyond signing machines. So Taurus today announced a strategic collaboration with the Dfinity Foundation, a Swiss-based not-for-profit organization and a major contributor to the Internet Computer. Taurus will integrate the Internet Computer Protocol, ICP, including its native ICP token and staking capabilities, to its custody platform. What? Okay, this is pretty cool. So Taurus's clients will be able to have custody of the Internet Computer's native ICP token and collect staking rewards through the leading banking-grade custody solution used by more than 30 financial institutions and corporations. In addition, Taurus has expanded Taurus Exploratum, its blockchain connectivity infrastructure to support the Internet Computer's blockchain. The integration of the Internet Computer into Taurus's platform is driven by a demand from global financial institutions. Okay, this is where the big money came into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now the Internet Computer. I was telling you guys that this was a steal at under $3. People are like, I'm trying to get it at $2.50. You can't get it at $2.50. No way. So let's see. The Internet Computer is a fully decentralized third-generation blockchain and crypto cloud infrastructure. The ICP network is made up of node providers hosted in independent data centers around the world. This means ICP does not rely on any centralized cloud infrastructure and is fully decentralized. Since the network went live in May of 2021, the Internet Computer has experienced zero downtime, and total transactions processed per day increased from 95 million in 2022 to 490 million in 2023, representing a 415% increase year over year. Now, this is very important to note this because we're talking about if the Internet Computer or any crypto could scale to a global market of 2 billion transactions per day. Now, if you take the growth of 95 million, a 415% increase, which is almost fivefold, very close to fivefold, there, 5x. From where it's at in 2022. So if we take that again, almost 5x it, you're talking almost 2.4 billion, maybe 2.3 to 2.5 billion transactions per day. Let's see, per day. Yeah. So, and then if you take that year over year to 2025, 2.4 billion multiplied by almost 5 again, now you're talking about 12 billion transactions per day. And that's in the next 2 years. So if that number goes up, it could end up handling upwards to 100 billion to 1 trillion transactions per day in the next 20 years or however long. That is amazing. So this steady surge in popularity, especially in the enterprises sector, stems from the Internet Computer's capacity to mitigate platform risks that can lead to increasing server costs and code-based refactoring. Designed by one of the largest blockchain R&D teams, the Internet Computer integrates security and privacy at the protocol level, making it tamper-proof and eliminating the need for external firewalls. So this is pretty cool. Recently, the French multinational Sodexo with Dfinity to leverage the Internet Computer as part of its digital-first rebranding effort. So that's cool. VP of Partnership at Dfinity Foundation said the integration of the Internet Computer Protocol into Taurus's custody platform is a great example of two Swiss-rooted organizations working together to bring the benefits of blockchain to a global and institutional audience. Taurus's institutional user base can now tap into the Internet Computer's rapidly growing ecosystem and benefit from its performance, convenience, and security. So this is cool. The quality of the Dfinity engineering team is outstanding and is reflected in the Internet Computer blockchain design. We are pleased to collaborate with a blockchain foundation that shares the same R&D DNA and technology focus as that of Taurus. So there we go. Taurus is a Swiss company. Let's see. With more than 60% of the market share in Switzerland, it is also the European leader in the banking segment, entrusted by the full spectrum of financial institutions, including systemic banks, universal banks, online banks, crypto banks, private banks, and broker-dealers. Taurus also operates a marketplace for private assets and tokenized securities. Wow. That is a huge partnership. And I think this happened October 3rd. Yeah, October 3rd. That is freaking amazing. So this is huge. This could really bring in, like we were talking on the video the other day, this could bring in a gateway for payments on the internet computer, maybe a decentralized gateway for a payment processed completely on the blockchain somehow. I think that's the future, is decentralized payment infrastructure directly integrated with the blockchain, or directly in the canister in the smart contract somehow. I think that's great. So again, now we're talking about ICP taking over the world. This is one we have not yet talked about. So Solve.care Korea and ICP.hub Korea, which this is my first time hearing about them. Shout out ICP.hub Korea. They joined forces to advance blockchain-powered solutions in education and healthcare. So this is the Solve.care blog. We're just going to kind of do an overview. Solve.care, an innovative blockchain-based healthcare platform, and ICP.hub Korea, an influential blockchain technology organization, have signed a memorandum of understanding to establish a collaborative alliance aimed at encouraging mutual growth and spurring innovation within education and healthcare systems. So they're working domestically and abroad. Through government support and private sector participation, a thriving ecosystem for innovation in this space has developed. From finance to healthcare and more, besides have integrated it to improve efficiency or create new business models. So the primary focus of this collaboration is execution of global blockchain projects related to healthcare, conducting educational programs at universities and institutions worldwide to build awareness and understanding of this emerging technology. Collaborative research and development on blockchain projects related to education, particularly healthcare applications. Participation in forums and events designed to showcase blockchain projects while raising awareness about its potential across various fields. Exploring additional areas for potential mutual exchange and collaboration to accelerate innovation and opening up new opportunities. So this is amazing. Shout out to all these guys. This is very well needed in blockchain, is healthcare, file storage. The internet computer stores everything on chain for very cheap, $5 per gigabyte per year, which is absolutely just super cheap. If you're storing large amounts of data, you could do it for $100 a year. So that's amazing on, the blockchain, so you don't have to worry about it ever being hacked. So next, let's move on to what you guys really want. No, the news is the best part. But for some reason, YouTube really loves my TA because it's always spot on. We're going to go over that. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. I just want you to subscribe to the channel. I want you to hit that like button. I want you to share this with your friends, because I have called every single ICP breakout that has happened. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But I do want to look at all these tokens, because there could be some big discounts here right now. When the internet computer goes down, and we're cooling off right now, we just went all the way up to $5 almost, $4.96. I called that too. But $4.90 to $5. Woo! But anyway, because when I tell you these breakout levels and we break out with volume, those are good purchase prices. Not financial advice, because I'm not telling you to go out and purchase. But if I'm telling you, if we break out at $3.30, we're going to go absolutely nuclear. We get to about $3.45. You need to figure out something to do. Because I'm not just telling you these levels for no reason. These have been very important levels going back a year, over a year. that I've been watching these levels, and I've been telling you, and you guys got sick of me telling you because we were down for a long time and then we went up. So we'll talk about that too. But SNEED is now down to 133. I'm glad I only put one ICP in at 170. That's why I only do that. It did go back up, and I could have sold, made a little bit of money. If I would have put more money, I probably could have sold, got out, and then wait for it to go down and buy more. And that's the thing. I might just put one more ICP in, at 133, and then see if it goes down even more. And if it does, maybe put two in. But I'd be very careful because the total value locked is now only 93,000, and it was 300,000. So this is why I'm always very careful with these, meme coins. But you could make a profit. It's worth throwing maybe 20 bucks in of my own money. That's, but this one, not down very much. 56K locked. Nice amount of volume locked. It has a nice 10,000 24-hour volume. It's only down 1%. This might be a good opportunity to get in for Dragon's SNS1 token. This is going to be a game on the internet computer we've talked about before. Now, one I'm looking to get in has a nice amount of total value locked at $255,000. Nice amount of volume, 8,000 overnight. And it's at about 37 cents. So I might think about this. Of course, my favorite Chinky Bitcoin, and then the first meme coin on the internet computer, Ghost, and then we got Boxy Dude, Box Token, which I would get on actually Sonic instead of ICP Swap. But let's go in and look at SNS1 because this crypto pumped so much, you would have expected a massive dump. It's at $1.9 thousand right now. 1.9 thousand. Okay, let's go down. So as you see, from $700 all the way up to $3,000, and now it's cooled off to $2,000. Not even close to this price here. So if you got in any time back here, I mean any time that I was telling you about it way back here at $200 is where I was telling you about it. Way back here. Go back and look. SNS1 is going absolutely parabolic. Yep, it sure did. But this is going to be a game called Dragons. It's not called SNS anymore. It's actually called DKP, but everybody still likes the name. So 427 ICP for one SNS1, almost $2,000. That's amazing. So let's look at Ghost Token. This one could be a good purchase right now. Good purchase. Oh, yeah. So we're down at pretty low levels over here. This is a previous level of support over here. There have been dips below this to 0.00004. But this could be a good, plateau to get in. I wouldn't throw the whole kitty in there, but definitely something to look at. Now, let's just go look at our NFTs real quick. We have a floor price of 10. So the purchase price right now is 5 ICP for one. And if you get in the next 24 hours, you will actually get a free ICP back. So you end up paying 4 for one, or you can get 5 for 24 and then get another ICP back, which is 23. If you go on Twitter and post it in the pinned tweet over there on Bitcoin Renegade or ICP Renegades. Check those over there. So these are the floor price. We're also on Gastonia. They listed us floor price of 10 over here. It was 20 when we first started. So you guys want to get over there before these actually start to go up. We need to, get this game out there. So as you see here, you can see our whole collection on Gastonia. We're going to figure out how these rarities and traits get out, but if you want to know, the backgrounds with the animated background are going to be the rarest, then the gold helmets, then the chopper bikes, then the crotch rockets probably, and then the scooters is what I'm thinking for the most part. But this one is probably going to be the most rare one right here. You can't buy it yet, but you can mint it. You can mint them. So there's that. I did want to show you that you can see them on Intrapot, the actual 3D NFT. So back over here, you only see the thumbnail for it, the still picture, the JPEG. but over here you can see the NFT. And if you want to view it on chain, you can do that too. View NFT on chain. So you can see it on Interpot and you can see it directly on the blockchain. The only blockchain that can do NFTs completely on chain and not just a URL. See, this is all on chain stuff right here, not a URL to a JPEG. So just wanted to mention that. But anyway, back to the price now. So this has been so important. Look at this crazy amount of volume. We went way down. So as you see, we were up. We were 60, 70, 76, 78. As it was going down, there was people selling, as you see, but then there's people scooping it up too down here at these prices. So this is a good support level because this was a massive level to break above this 440 to 450 level, and to get above 460 the way that we did. Because so there was a big resistance pocket between 430 and 460, with a big breakout level. If we go look, I want to show you this. It's a very, very, very important level. And when we broke down, we went absolutely to the downside. And as you see, it's right over here, this level right here, where we are testing support right now. And when we broke above it, we went absolutely parabolic. When we broke below this level, we went absolutely down. Over here, when we broke below this level, we dumped way down. When we broke over here, we broke above this level, we went way up. Every single time we hit this level, there's either a big move to the downside or a big move to the upside every single time. So we need to close above this very, very, very important level, just like the one I was telling you back down here in this candle when we were still below the RSI right here. As you see, I said when we break this level, I told you we'd talk about this later. When we break this massive level at $3.30, if we look at the low here is $3.20, and then we break out of this RSI with volume. Look at that volume that we get here, upward trending volume, massive volume. This is the EMA 21, but I want to show you the EMA 9 that I was telling you. If we break out of this level, we're going to go absolutely nuclear. Then we're going to talk about where we're going to go now too, so stick around. But I want to show you why my TA is relevant and why you can really count on these breakout levels if I'm telling you them and you know how to trade, not financial advice again. But I want to show you right here, we also broke out of this EMA 9 at about $3. Hold on. $3.43. It was like 330 right here. As you see, 328. And then we went up, and as this candle went up, this also EMA went up. So it was probably around 330 at the time, right here. As you see, when we broke out of it, this thing went up to the next candle. So right here, we're below this yellow line for the at 37.53. We start to break out there. So yeah, 37.68. We're below it. We test it right here, and then we break out. And once we broke out of this level and the EMA 9, we went from $3.20 to $4.23. Then I told you if we break this level right here, which one? I think it was this, yeah, like 430. We'd go up to 460 because this was a box area of resistance that we tested twice. And then we went up to 460, and then we tested that 460. And then we were able to go all the way up to 496. And I said, if we broke out of 460, we would see $495. And then we did. So every single one of my calls on this whole price movement have been 100% relevant. That's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks in a row. I have given you relevant TA and I've been correct. So now what are we doing now? Now that we got that out of the way, that we know, okay, we are above this. This is very important. As you see, we failed to really stay above this level for any relevant amount of time on the weekly. So us being so far above that, we've never done that before. Never once have we ever been this far above for the, I mean, one right here, but we come back and we test it, right? So how many candles above it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It is kind of doing this, but we have a massive support level. So I really think that if we do break down, I think we're only going back down to about $4. I don't think that's going to happen though, because we are so far above this. We have seen it happen once here, but this was the bear market, and every Bitcoin was actually quite far down here at probably 20,000. Now Bitcoin's up at $36,000 right now. So these are other things you need to look at when judging previous patterns. And this has only happened once, so this isn't a pattern yet. This is just a coincidence because it happened twice. So I really think that we could really confirm we have cooled off on the weekly RSI. Let's go look at the daily, because these smaller time frames are going to be kind of very important. Yeah. So this is very important that we cool off here and that we're still above the EMA 9 trending upwards. This is very, very indicative of a cool down period. We got really overbought over here. Anything above this line, this gray area into this white line, means that the market has selling pressure. That the market is telling you need to sell this crypto because there is too much being bought right now. Then when you get down to this lower line, below this, below 30, it means that it's oversold, that there's buying pressure, that the market, is forcing you to buy it. It's holding you up. No, it just means that there's a lot of buying pressure. So we needed this cool down to really reset. And even if we just kind of go sideways, get this RSI away from being at 70.98, then we could really, benefit from that. We don't really need to. We could keep going in the altcoin season, but we've been overbought for a long time with a nice cool off right here, and a nice cool off here too. But we went a little bit higher before we cooled off, which is good. We want to see a 496. It's just, people are taking profits then. That's what happened there. So let's go to the back to the 4 hour, because this is going to be a very significant level going forward. We actually just broke the EMA 9 on that one. If we look at the 21, I do want to see where this one's going to be. Okay, we did break the 21 too. All right, let's look at the 50 now. Whoops, I erased it. Can I have both? Oh no, darn it. Okay, let's look at the 50. Yes. So this is going to be a very significant level of support. Once we get above this level, it's going to be a nice support in this box area of support from about 442 down to 426, all the way through the 434 one. But we're going to have a nice, 434. Hold on. This is 420. So 434 is the EMA 50. Sorry. And then that will be a good level of support. And then all the way down to 417 through 426. That's what I meant. I didn't know that it put the EMA over there too. But we have cooled off significantly on the 4 hour. This is very important before another move to the upside. So in the smaller time frames, we can keep going. The day can just keep being overbought. It could just be overbought. So there's selling pressure, but it would stay selling on the stay selling pressure on the daily, as long as every other time frame is still good. Yeah, we really cooled off on the hour. I mean, we were really overbought up here at 496, and then we had a massive cool down. And this exponential, or this simple moving average 14, which is the last 14 hours, is coming down. So this is actually really good news. And the EMA 30. Yeah, we just got to get above some resistance. 459 is a pretty significant level. We can look at the 9 though, because the 9 is going to be the closest to where we need to go. So the 9 is at 448. We're at 446 right now. So if we can get above this on the 15-minute, start moving up, to 450, then we can go on this one, 450. Like I said, see, I'm pretty good at calling these things. And then I think we could probably go up to about 453, about on the hour. Let's see, 454. Okay, yeah. So these are the areas I would be looking to in the smaller time frame, smaller. Now let's talk about 2024 for a minute, 2025. Because I do want, I put a couple of videos out I was supposed to talk about it, I forgot. because I had so much other stuff in the video. It's not that I really forgot. It just kind of got overwhelmed with everything that happened in the video, just doing so much. But I like to have a lot of substance in the video, not just talking the whole time. So now let's take this down. Okay. And let's just analyze this next to Bitcoin. Okay, we're just actually going to go in here. And maybe we can just do this one too. We'll do the all time. Will the year be better? No. So despite this beginning, I just want to show you, because this happens in the bull market. Even without the FTX manipulation, why did it go from $428 all the way down to 41? It's called the bear market. A lot of other cryptos are down just as much and weren't manipulated by the shadiest exchange, which the owner is now going to jail, and he should have to answer for what he did to the internet computer too. I think that should be a court case. Let's take him to night court. Remember Bull from night? Yeah, we'll stick Bull on him. But this is beautiful volume, 87 million. Oh my God, that is beautiful. $2 billion market cap, number 32. We're number 88 in volume. Yeah, we crossed the top 100. But anyway, let's go over here. Let's look up Bitcoin real quick. And I just want to show you, this is what I was showing. I was telling somebody about ICP today that was asking me. I had a conversation, was telling them about Bitcoin, how I got into crypto at $8,000 when Bitcoin was at 8K. And kind of the cycles of what happens in crypto. So I showed him, despite the big drop in price, this was the first cryptocurrency. Just remember that. So if we look at Ethereum, it might even look a little bit different, or even like Jasmine or other cryptos. I'm just taking you back to the beginning. Whoops, I meant to do this. Hey. It was right there already. So let's go back to the very beginning. Okay, these are the first cryptos. So they didn't have a big bull market launch. Okay, and Ethereum, it looks like it launched in 2015 in the bear market anyway. So, but I will show you, just imagine this point right here, $1,270 from $9. Okay, all the way up to $1,270. Okay, if we go back and look, 1,270, what did it go down to? Hold on. After this point, it went down to 400. So it more than halved in price. Okay, and then it went all the way down to, I think, $84. So a huge drop from $1,200 all the way down to $84. Right? So that massive big amount all the way down to here. Okay, let's just look at the internet computer. Massive big amount, 428 down to, $2 or whatever. But that was because the SEC stuff, we probably would have went to about $4 or even $3. $3. I think over here. Yeah, right here. This would have been our low. I think it was like 362. So we went down significantly, but now look. So this is the bear market. Okay? The bear market. Now, this is the bear market. We go down and we're starting to pump again now from $2 all the way up to $5, right? $4.50 now. Then as we go from when? 2018, 2017, 2018, down to 2019, we sit down there, 2019, 2020, 2 years later, right? Which is the time that has been 2021 to 2023. Now it's time that we start pumping again. So we get this massive move from $89 in the $84 in 2018, 1,200 to 80, then 80, all the way up to $4,635 in 3 years from this point. So even in 2 years, it's back up to $400 again. 500, 600, 600. Okay. $751. Okay, from 84 back to 7, and then it goes all the way to 4,000 in the next year after that. So we are in this point right here. We're in the 2 year after the bull market, 2018 to 2020. And we're in the end part of 2023 now, from the 2021 bull market. 2 years later, now we start to pump. See Ethereum start to pump. I'll show you Bitcoin too. Same exact thing, from very low prices all the way up to $20,000, all the way back down to $3,000, then all the way up to 70,000. So now what does that have to do with the internet computer? Well, we're going to see this bull market play out now. Now we have this bear market downtrend. The 2 years of the bear market, we get our low at $2 and whatever, 283 is where it went. And now we're back up to $5. And this is when we start really moving up. We had this bear market low. As you see, we always, get these bear market lows. Then we start to pump. We did have the, event thing happen, or we probably would have had this same thing. Start to move up. We would have started to move up, but had that thing. So we continue moving up over here. So we're right at the same point where we're going down a little bit. And then the next blast off is incoming. And we might actually even be right here. Wouldn't that be cool if we were in this part right here, the one that led us up to that? I think that's coming next year. I think this is going to be like this. I think we might be in this part right here, right now, this from here to here. Because if you go from the bottom here up to there, the bottom here, kind of up to here, or you could even say it was here, and we're already here. But that was in 2020. That was 2 years later. That was 2 years later in November on my birthday, mind you. So we could really be right here. We could be moving up to this in the first part of 2024. 2018, 27, well, the end and the beginning of that. So this was a year later. So hold on, 4 would be 2024. Yeah, so we're kind of a year off on that. But what if we have a prolonged bull market? So we had a manipulated, shortened, bull market in 2020 because of world events and everything. So this really could be here, and we just see this continue to go. We have kind of the same, pattern, but way up here, like way up here, and then see it, kind of go back down and back up. So the internet computer is really looking for a massive, bull market this year. It's going to be something that you've never seen before. And, I'm so glad that I am part of this. It's a dream come true to find my home in crypto, to find my passion, something that I love. That's why I'm building this game. That's why I'm part of this ecosystem still. I've suffered a lot being in crypto, like, financially, emotionally, physically, like, it's taken a toll on my health at times, my mental health, so just be careful in the market. There's so much good stuff out there. Now we're going to get into questions. I'm in a good mood tonight. I don't know why. We haven't sold our NFT project out, but I'm still in a good mood. I did put $100 of my own money. I wasn't going to tell anybody that to deploy the canister. It cost 10 ICP for a fee for Intrapot, and then it cost 15 ICP for the 3 gigabytes of data for 1 year. 3 gigs, 1 gigabyte of data. 1 year, 5 ICP, right? Or what is it? $5, 1 ICP, right? Or is it 5 ICP? Hold on. So I think it costs a little more if you're deploying a canister because you need cycles too. But I think if you're actually just storing data, it would be $5 for 1 gigabyte for 1 year. But it was 5 ICP per gigabyte to list the NFT. If that came out of my own pocket. So I just want to let you know that. I am investing my own money into this project when I could just be getting, money from outside sources or you guys. But the money that I get from you guys is going back into the project. We're going to get our $1,000 for that game demo one way or another, hopefully through the NFT sales, because then you guys already have the in-game skin and you will be ready to play the game. It's going to be so fun. I'm gonna really ask the community what they want in this game as well. It's not that I'm shaking. As you see, I went to PAX. I'm a big video game guy. This is Guardians of Call of Guardians. Saw that at PAX. It's a video game convention. Seattle. Come join me next PAX. It's in September, August, September-ish. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, so Dexo once bought the food service part of Marriott hotels for most colleges in the United States. What? Dude, and they're partnered with the Internet Computer? Justin, my guy, man. You don't know how good that information is. I love it when people just hit bangers and know some stuff that I don't know, because then I can learn and you can tell other people. Thank you, Justin, my guy. We need to get on a chat soon. How low are we heading? I'm ready to 1,000 more ICPs. I need to be ready for the bull market. Okay. Okay. Well, we got to look at the chart, because I'm not just going to tell you. All right. So honestly, we could have a test of 393. I don't see us going much lower than that. This weekly is so important. And if we go to 393, let's see where that was. So right here, we're going to be testing this EMA 9. Okay, at over here, it's going to be, 391. So I would really be looking at this level, 391 up to 413. If we break this box area of support right here, there is a big chance that we do go back down to $3.90. That's where I would be putting a purchase in, a bigger one, not financial advice. I'm not telling you, but that's what I would do right at this EMA 9, because this volume hasn't even caught up. So we have so much volume in ICP right now that we might not see that level for a while, depending on Bitcoin and everything. But this is I would put a big purchase in right here. The volume that we have should hold this support. That isn't 100% guaranteed, but even if you follow this level back and you look right where we're at right now on that at 395, this is a massive level going all the way back. See this resistance, support right here, resistance, right here, resistance, a breakdown level, and then a breakout of that level, a test of that level, right? So this is a pretty significant level I would be looking at for a purchase, is 390, maybe even a little bit higher. So I hit it like 390. I would always do it a little bit higher, like 395. But that's just me. You can do whatever you want. But if you do it at 390, you might miss, because look, the EMA 9's at 391.9. So yeah, maybe 395. I would do it just above that, because I mean, if it hits 319 and it breaks down, it's going to go lower anyway. So that's a risk you're going to have to take, and you're going to have to decide if that is the price that you're willing to, close the day on. But I would really also be looking at these two box area of support at about $4.30, down to about 410. And if it breaks below 410, we could definitely see 390. Now, anything below that, there's a possibility of 360 because of this big level over here. But this is a massive area of support. So is this. And we broke above in a pretty massive way. So I'm going to let you guys take that for whatever, you think that it's going to be. But I'm telling you, I'm looking for more upside or sideways, after a cool off on that daily. That's the thing. We might have to cool off on the daily, but with all of the weekly, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15 minute, the 30 minute are all being bullish. I take that daily pretty seriously though, because it's really overbought. Really overbought. So it kind of evens it out to, I think we're going to go sideways. We have had so much volume, so much activity in the market that we're good. But man, I want to get people on the channel. I want to talk more ICP. If you have a channel or you are a developer on the Internet Computer, come hit me up. I'm so busy right now that it's hard for me to reach out to people. I've been neglecting like a lot of people in the ecosystem just because I've been so busy. I apologize if you're one of those people, especially my friends. Like I need to connect with them more instead of just like hi, and then like trying to answer 900 people at once, and then someone gets mad at me. Like not mad at me, everyone's cool, but like is like, man, why is he just messaging me and then dipping? That's not what I'm trying to do. And I apologize. I'm just trying to answer like 900 people at one time. It's crazy launching a project and like, all the support and all the different things that you have to do and like people you have to ask advice from, and like technical stuff and what's going on and how do I do this? And I have to do my research on how to build a white paper and a roadmap for my project. And then I have to put it on my website myself. I do have a website developer, but he's pretty expensive. And so I can do most of the uploading stuff to the website. I did the whole white paper myself, uploaded it, made the PDF, everything. I'm pretty technically competent. I'm not technically, I would say, gifted yet, because I haven't had the right, mentorship or right education on that. I've done very well in school in my life, but I just was too bored to be in school. So I dropped out, and then I ended up getting my GED when I was like 30, 35, 32. And I passed with honors, even though I hadn't been to school in years. I went to school for like a month to study for it. But anyway, that's how low we're heading. If we do $3 again is not going to happen. And so there, I just don't think so. But I want to talk about 2024. There's a possibility, man. I mean, if you want, put a bio order in $3. What's it going to hurt? What I do is scale in more and more. At that 410 level, I put in a bit, and then at that 390 level, I put even more, and then at $3 even more. So that's how I would do that for sure. But so 2024, 2025. If you look at the projection from my internet computer evaluation compared to Ethereum and Bitcoin and where it went, $84 all the way up to $4,000 with Ethereum and $3,000 all the way up to $70,000 with Bitcoin, and you kind of take those calculations and you put them together and kind of go a little bit below those, or maybe even higher because some altcoins outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum in the bull market. So let's just try to leave it equal with them. So if we think of Ethereum going from $84, let's just divide that real quick. I don't want to do the math in my head. Please let me know what you're thinking the price of ICP will go. But my opinion without this math or anything is $100 still. I think we're going to go from $5 to $100 in the next bull market, top out at about 102.86. That would be crazy if it went to 102.86. But yeah, so anyway, I think that's where it's going to go. But let's do some calculations based on Bitcoin and Ethereum's exponential growth. So if you take $69,000, $999, and then you divide it by $3,000, that is, hold on. I'm not doing that right. 23x. So that's what that would be. 23x. It went up 23x. Okay. So now if we do 4,700 divided by 84, it went up 55x. 30. No, it couldn't have went up 55, and then Bitcoin is what? I don't think that's right. 69. Let me just make sure I got this right. I might be wrong here. 3,000. Yeah, so 23x. 26. Yeah, so 23x exactly. So yeah, and then Ethereum went up 55x. Now, if we take the price of the internet computer at $2.83, times it by the Bitcoin, $65. It would go to 65.09. If it only went up the same amount that Bitcoin went from the last bear market low to the bull market high. Now, if we look at Ethereum in 55%, you're talking $155. That's more than I had projected as in my cautious $100 prediction. So that's where I see us in 2025. We could end up seeing about a $24 ICP by mid 2024. after the halving or sometime around the halving, we could see a $24 ICP, maybe a $16 ICP by that time. So that is Ethereum. Now, if we look at other cryptocurrencies that have had their bear market to bull market in the top 30, then we get a whole different outlook. You could say anywhere from $300 to $1,000 per ICP for some of these layer one bear market to bull market highs. You're talking 100x, 150x. I'm just saying these are just calculations based on previous cryptocurrency bear market to bull market highs. So, and that is Bitcoin and Ethereum. And a lot of the times other altcoins actually go up exponentially higher than the two juggernauts and then go way back down. Bitcoin is more of a store of value. Ethereum is more for smart contracts. Internet computer is the everything stack. So shout out to Dominic Williams. And come on, Dominic Williams, come and join our metaverse game. Buy you a ICP Renegades NFT, Dom. And then let's race in the metaverse. And if I beat you in the race, you got to sit down and have a coffee with me. Deal? I might add some Ghost. That's a very, I have Ghost over there right now. Remember when I bought it the other day, and I'm going to be adding to that. I want to have at least some Ghost, like maybe $100 worth of Ghost for the next bull market. And I'm scooping it up if it goes down. Because I remember last time I did that with Ghost, it paid off. Before they were an SNS DAO. So I'm ready. Let's get ready. I got a red street bike. What? Yeah. So you might actually be the NFT winner, my friend. If you posted it over there on my X, I'm going to be picking a winner. We're also, if you check out Hank Olius, he is one of our inner council for our project. He might be added to the team very soon. So yeah, thank you so much, Joseph Gleason, for your support. Dominic Williams, follow Joseph Gleason's lead and buy yourself an NFT. What if Dominic Williams buys an ICP Renegades and then gets the most rare NFT? That would be lucky. CPI report arrived. Okay. And then PPI report arrived. That's why Trader is not taking entries. And that's why the price probably went down too. The traditional market knows exactly how to manipulate crypto. We needed to cool off anyway, though. So it's like the news comes out to kind of cool the market down. It's just part of crypto and the bear market and the bull market. So, but yeah, I would be looking at those levels: 410, 390. 360. Now back down to $3. That's where it's out of my hands until we get down to other levels. And then when we get closer to there, then I can maybe lead you down to $3 if that's where we're going. But we are in an uptrend, and the trend is your friend till the end. If you remember, we were in a downtrend, and the trend was our friend until it broke out to the upside, and we started an uptrend. Now we're going in the upway. We have not got lower lows and lower highs than the last week. We are still bullish and moving upwards. The trend is your friend until the end. So remember that. I want you to know that. Dominic said this morning, I know, man, he absolutely blew my mind. You know, his connection was a little bit bad, but other than that, man, this guy, dude, why can't I just have a private line with Dominic Williams and just like ask him all these things that I want to know about the internet? Then I could just make the best videos ever because I would just like mirror what Dominic Williams said. That would be easy, but I'd love to interview him too. So, the partnership with the medical firm, and they also had a food initiative too. That's crazy in colleges. That's really interesting. If there was a government shutdown this weekend, we see ICP go to that level. That would be funny. Or a stimulus check, right? That's what really helped the last bull market out too. So I'm hoping dude, what, man? I just saw the super chat. Thank you, bro. Fake news, my guy. I have to put this up first and then I'll get to your other question. But he says, I'm hoping ICP gives me financial freedom. I'm going all in. Okay, be careful with that. Like, I believe in ICP too, and I'm all in on ICP. Like, I have Bitcoin. Like, I should say I'm mainly all in on ICP. It's where I see my future at. But Bitcoin, It's a pretty good chance of me making profit with Bitcoin. Now, ICP, I'm not just looking for profit. I want to see, where this ecosystem can take me and my community. This is why I built a community. I've always wanted to do something. I just didn't know what it was, and now I do. So you guys are a part of that, and I thank you for that. So, but going all in, that's up to you, man. I'm pretty well all in with most of my money in ICP too. But Bitcoin is always, Ethereum is always something that I am stacking up. So I'm saving money for a new car, but the car might just have to wait because I'm going to buy more ICP. Well, if you need the car to get to and from work and you're making money at work, I mean, I don't know your situation, man. You probably already have a car, but you probably want a new one, or whatever your situation is. It depends. If the car is going to help you make more money, I maybe wait for a dip. There might not be another dip though. So that's the thing. You put what you can in the market. Not financial advice, but man, make sure you have transportation. So, but yeah, okay, a sacrifice. If you're willing to take the bus, I like that, El Chingo, my guy. Good things are worth the sacrifice. ICP is an F level investment. Man, another banger. Man, my audience is just killing it today. Fake news. All right. Raw Paul, he's a crypto influencer, right? That crypto market will be worth 10 trillion. So 10 trillion is the market cap of gold, if you didn't know that. So we reached almost a third of the market cap of gold in the last bull market. Something that is worth $3 trillion, like gold is worth $10 trillion, is not going to go away. Everybody who thinks that crypto is just a bubble and it's going to go away doesn't understand all the money. We're almost at $1 trillion again, if we're not at $1 trillion already. I think we're over $1 trillion, actually. I think Bitcoin's almost at $1 trillion itself. So imagine where ICP will be by then, next to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. Amazing Web Services is currently Amazon Web Services, $1.4 trillion market cap. So if ICP, I wouldn't even say take some of that, but we could. How would I put that? We conquer some of that territory. Okay, I mean, why should they have everything and still have issues with their service? So nothing against Amazon. I just think there's better technology. It's like, why would you still use a flip phone when you could have a smartphone? That's what I like to compare traditional web services to. It's the flip phone of smartphones. So it's predated technology. All you could do is text and call and maybe play a little small in phone game like Snake or something. That's all you could really do, right? And so this is the same thing. It's the upgrade from the flip phone to a smartphone, which is the upgrade from Web 2 to Web 3, or maybe even other cryptos to ICP. But ICP isn't built that way. It actually wants to be a part of the other cryptos. So that's very, very important to understand. Let's make ourselves super rich. Do you know what program you are going to be using for the game? And my smartphone is a flip phone. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, but you got the new one from T-Mobile, man. I saw that one. What is it called? What's it called, bro? I don't remember the name of it, but yeah. But they do have smartphones as flip phones now. But I was talking about the old, the old ones with the little crazy ones you play. So we're probably either going to be using Unity, most likely Unity, maybe Rust. Traditional Web 2 services can be deployed on the internet computer. And so they use that and then integrate Motoko language into it so they can use a plugin from Web 2 to create a fully on-chain game. So it's pretty interesting how they do that. Yeah, Galaxy Flip 4. Okay. Once big businesses realize they don't need Amazon cloud services, they'll move their capital ICP. It could definitely be up there in value, especially with partnerships like Taurus. Big banking financial companies. Why wouldn't a banking company want to be part of the internet computer when they can finalize a transaction in 1 second? It takes 2 blocks, I believe is what Dominic Williams said. Each one is 0.5 seconds, and it can validate in 1 second because it's 2 blocks. So if you exponentially grow that, like we were talking about, a 450% increase to 490 million, then we go to 2.5 billion, then we go to almost 10 billion, then we go to almost 50 billion, then we almost go to 250 billion, and then we can get to 1 trillion transactions per day after that. It's just amazing how things can really work like that. And so, and also you can store the data on chain in a safe way for so long that all of these things combined are just, they're going to take over the world. This has been a long episode. I'm going to get going. Meta Owl, another one of my supporters, he bought five ICP Renegades NFTs. Big shout out to Meta Owl, personal DAO. I would love to actually talk about that on the channel with you in the chat. That would be cool. If you want to come on the channel, you're more than welcome to. And then we could talk about whatever projects you have going. If personal DAO, is a venture of yours or something you're supporting, let's find out more about that. So, and we're going to have a space tomorrow, 10 a.m. We're going to be talking about meme coins, baby. Ghost token, Sneed. We're gonna be talking about maybe the GTR token. Should it be just an in-game token? Should it be a meme coin? I don't think it should be a meme coin. I think we're going for utility, not meme. So, and hack proof, 100%. All right, guys. Well, I thank you all for your support. Please get an NFT from us so that we can build our game. If you guys get us at least 100 NFTs sold, we should be able to pay our developer immediately. Let's see how much that would be. So 100 times 5 ICP, so that'd be 500 ICP times 450, 500, and then I have to give 45% to the graphic designer. So we would need to sell 150, from 100 to like 125 to 150, and then we could build our game, or we sell out. Yeah, but we might actually airdrop some later. I don't know. It all depends. I think we're going to sell out tomorrow. I'm going to do a big marketing thing and get some people involved. And if you guys help, let's sell them out. All right, guys. That being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bam!